man has been away for 2 weeks and he's finally coming back home today. So of course I had to make him something special. And I know I might be biased, but I genuinely don't think he has eaten anything as good as what I make for him in the 2 weeks he's been away. So I decided to make one of his favorite meals: pasta, chicken wings, and plantain. One thing about me, I genuinely love taking care of my man, whether it's through food or just doing the little things I know he enjoys. I'm such a lover girl and I'm not ashamed of it. I started with the pasta stew because this is one of my favorite ways to make spaghetti. First, I roughly blended all the peppers I needed. Then I added some vegetable oil and onions to my pan. Let that sweat a little bit before adding my tomato paste. I had already fried some beef, so I added that in, seasoned everything, and then went in with some coconut milk. I love adding coconut milk to this pasta because it gives the stew this really nice richness without making it feel too heavy. While the stew was coming together, I boiled my spaghetti on the side. Once it was al dente, I transferred it straight into the stew and mixed everything together. Then I added some fresh basil and green onions, and at this point it was smelling so good. I went ahead to dish it and set it aside, and it was time to make the chicken wings. I had marinated them for a few hours earlier, so all I needed to do was put them in the air fryer. But I honestly didn't want to serve my man just plain wings. My man loves his pepper chicken, so while the wings were cooking, I made a pepper stew on the side. And one thing I always add to my pepper stew is a little soya spice. I don't even know how to explain it, but it gives the sauce something extra every single time. Once the wings were ready, I tossed them into the pepper stew, added some green onions, and that was done. And of course, I could not forget his juice. If there's one thing about my man, he loves fresh juice, and he had not had mine in 2 whole weeks. There was absolutely no way he was coming home without finding a fresh bottle waiting for him. I made his favorite, pineapple and ginger, and by the time I finished juicing everything, it was finally coming together. Honestly, making all of this just made me very excited for him to come home. 2 weeks might not sound like a long time, but I miss taking care of him, cooking for him, and just having him around. So yes, I'm unapologetically a lover girl, and I'm very happy to have my man back home. And if this is how I get to love on him for the next few days, weeks, years, I'm more than happy to do it. That's it, guys. Bye.